Hi guys, the name is Mark and I'm going to do another little quick video, and I guess we'll entitle this Everything is Always Outside of Yourself. And when everything is always outside of yourself, you can never truly get close to nature, the universe, the multiverse, the ether. You can't get close to this because everything is always outside of yourself. Like, for example, when you're a child, you're told, oh, you're going to go to kindergarten, then you're going to go to then you're going to go to grade school, then you're going to go to high school. Then when you're done high school, pick a college or a university, and then what do you want to do? You want to become a doctor? You want to become a lawyer? What do you want to do? An astronaut, right? What would you like to do? So everything is always outside of yourself. So when I'm done school, well, then I'm going to go to university. Then when I'm done university, I'm gonna pay off my tuition. Then when I'm done, you take the L out of learning, and while you're learning, they're earning, right? You're getting a less on, you're getting less on. You're not getting more. You're not a moron. You're a less on, right? So you can see where I'm going with this. Then after you pay off your tuition, oh, well, now I'm going to buy a house. And so now I got to pay off this debt. And when I pay off that debt, I'm going to be free. Do you follow me, people? Do you see the oxymoronic conundrum of bullshit we got going on here? You're basically being double parked in a parallel universe. You weren't meant to be that way. You were meant to remain in the present with your presence, remaining silent. And that's why the anagram to silent is listen, okay, people? So if more people spent more time listening than talking, well, they wouldn't be involved in the age of the mess, a mess age, right? And everybody's demonstrating with their words, and I'm right and you're wrong, and it's a war of words. And if you want a war, just add an S to word and you have sword. You take the D out of word and you have a war, right? And then they would use their oars to paddle to row for their battleships, right? So anyhow, people, I'm going to leave it at this. Stop looking for stuff outside of yourself. Just like, oh, I'm a doctor. Are you? How can you be a doctor? Okay, that's a title that's given to you. So you perform being a doctor. And I was just talking with two people down the street, and they were patting my dog, and we were talking about veterinarians and stuff. And anyhow, and then the woman, like, they're from overseas, like I'm not sure if they're Dutch or German or something. And basically the first thing the woman said, she says, oh, if you want to live long, she says, try to avoid a hospital. And I says, that's right. I says, they offer treatments, not cures. And she said, exactly. She says, she says, there's not too many people I could tell that to. She says, they'd lose their shit. What are you talking about? You follow me, people? So everything is on the outside, and you have to look within. So you can see we have a quagmire of paradoxes here when you're always looking on the outside as opposed to on the inside. On the inside is where the magic happens, and that's where you're unlimited, okay, people? I love you all. I can't emphasize this enough. So till then, keep your heads up, your sticks on the ice. Namaste. Cheers. Bye. Peace.